Tottenham in talks to sign João Palhinha on loan from Bayern Munich. A seismic shift is underway at Tottenham. Spurs are currently stirring the transfer pot with serious interest in loaning Portuguese midfielder João Palhinha from Bayern Munich. Palhinha, who made his move from Fulham to Bayern last summer in a deal that could total up to £47.4 million, has seen limited playing time under manager Vincent Kompany. This lack of minutes has reportedly fueled his desire to return to the Premier League, where his talents can truly shine again. The new Tottenham manager, Thomas Frank, is keen to enhance the squad's central midfield options, making Palhinha a very attractive prospect. Ongoing discussions are centered on a loan deal for the 30-year-old, and while indications suggest that Bayern Munich might be open to his departure, the finer points of the agreement, such as whether it will include an option or even an obligation to make the move permanent, remain up in the air. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this ambiguity, Tottenham in talks with Bayern Munich for Joao Palhinha loan move? Tottenham Hotspur is currently engaged in discussions with Bayern Munich regarding a potential loan transfer for midfielder Joao Palhinha. According to a report from The Athletic on July 22nd, Palhinha is available for transfer this summer, and Tottenham appears to prefer a loan arrangement rather than a permanent move. This isn't the first time Tottenham and Bayern have collaborated this summer. The Premier League club recently secured a permanent transfer for Mathys Tel, who was signed for up to €45 million, $38.9 million, $51.5 million. After spending the latter half of the previous season on loan in England. Palhinha, who is 30 years old, joined Bayern from Fulham last summer in a deal valued at €51 million. However, he only made 25 appearances in his first season, with just 10 of those being starts. Bayern's head coach, Vincent Kompany, often opted for other midfielders, including Joshua Kimmich, Leon Goretzka, Alexander Pavlovic, and Konrad Laimer during the 2024-25 season. Additionally, Bayern has strengthened their midfield options further by signing 20-year-old Tom Bischoff from Hoffenheim this summer. Before his move to Bayern, Palhinha had established himself as a crucial player at Fulham after transferring from Sporting CP in 2022. He made a total of 79 appearances for Fulham and was named the club's player of the season in his debut year. Prior to his time in the Premier League, Palhinha spent his entire career in Portugal, progressing from the Saccavinense Academy to Sporting in 2013, followed by loan spells at Moreirense, Belenense, and Braga. If the deal goes through, Palhinha would become Tottenham's fourth new signing this summer, as the North London club has been active in the transfer market following the appointment of Thomas Frank as head coach. Earlier in July, Spurs acquired Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United for £55 million, $74.7 million, along with defenders Luka Vuskovic and Kota Takai from Hajduk Split and Kawasaki respectively. Notably, Nottingham Forest midfielder Morgan Gibbs-White was also expected to undergo a medical at Tottenham before signing a new contract with his current club. Palhinha could solve a long-standing issue. According to analysis by Tottenham correspondent Jay Harris, while Tottenham's interest in Gibbs-White was thrilling, it raised some questions due to their already strong lineup of attacking midfielders, which includes Dejan Kulusevski, James Maddison, and Kudus. Palhinha would fill a gap in the squad that has been problematic for several seasons. Currently, Rodrigo Bentancur and Yves Bissouma have been sharing the holding midfield position, but neither has proven to be an ideal fit. Both players are entering the final year of their contracts, leaving their long-term futures uncertain. As a seasoned Premier League player, Palhinha would enable Maddison, Kulusevski, and Lucas Bergvall to advance further up the pitch. This move would slightly diverge from Tottenham's recent transfer strategy, which has focused on acquiring younger talents like Bergvall, Gray, and Wilson Odobert since Johan Lang took over as sporting director in November 2023. However, with their return to the Champions League on the horizon, The team requires more experienced players, and Palhinha could provide that necessary depth. A short-term loan deal would be ideal, as it would allow Tottenham to avoid a significant financial commitment while also giving Gray the opportunity to develop into their primary number 6 by next summer.